Hello, 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 hello. Hi, everybody. Tammy Louise with TLC Designs. Wow, it has been a long month and a half, almost two. So I haven't been able to do lives as much as I wanted to. Of course, I always want to because then I get to join all of my friends. And I know a lot of you have been anxious to get me back on live so that I can share some of the products and do some more projects with you all. And I really appreciate that, by the way. It means, that there's more of a connection than just the TLC Designs store. It means that, you enjoy the crafty time that we spend together. And that means a lot. I really appreciate that. So I wanted to very briefly explain kind of what had happened in September. We all are getting older one day at a time, and I woke up on a Sunday morning and there was something wrong, desperately wrong. I didn't know what it was. Went to the hospital and in the ER, and I got admitted, and we learned a little bit about blood pressure, heart issues, things like that. And now I have a cardiologist, and now I'm on some meds. So I didn't do any lives I think it's about 2 weeks ago because I was still all bruised. I don't know if any of you have actually spent any time in the hospital or the ER, but they find every place they could possibly get to put IVs in. And I was bruised everywhere. It was just not the right circumstance to do a live with you all. So anyway, I'm here. I am bruiseless. And I am trying to do a restart of what's going on at TLC Designs. We have a really cute October release coming up on the 15th, and I am going to share a little bit of that with you tonight. Actually, I'm going to create with one of them because I kind of fell in love with it, and I know it has very little coloring, but I haven't, like I said, I've been taking it really super easy because that's what the doctors ordered. So getting a lot more sleep than usual, and unfortunately that means that a little bit less work gets done, but we all have those times where we have to take care of ourselves, right? So everyone that's joining us, I certainly appreciate it. Hello. If we have anyone new, welcome to TLC Designs, where we learn to live creatively and we do it together. I haven't colored in such a really long time. I just kind of wanted to get my markers out, to tell you the truth. So I thought, well, let's just do it tonight. We're going to do a little bit of coloring on one of the brand new images that's coming out on October 15th. We do have a challenge going on right now in the TLC Designs Creative Sharing group on Facebook, if you want to do that. We just started on the 5th a Instagram hop that is collaborated with Trinity Stamps, which they are super cute gnomes. One of the design team members put together, it's like an interactive hop too, so a lot of the cards move or they do something really special. And there's a die that's at Trinity Stamps that makes them wiggle, and I've never seen anything like that. That was really super cute. But this one stamp is a gnome girl and a boy, and a little bird comes across the card. It's a slimline card, so there's like a lot of landscape to work with. And it was super adorable. So we have that going on. If you want to join, there's a prize to be won, of course. I think both at Trinity and TLC Designs, I know I do have a prize. So join us. Sign up for the actual Instagram pages for both Trinity Stamps. Stop and leave a comment on every one of the design team members that are in the hop, and you could win a prize. We have that going on. We have a challenge in the group going on. And there is another Sketch Easy, number 103, that has, it's Festive Friends. It's a cute little koala from the Festive Friends stamp set. And he has 2 or 3 sentiments. He got a big pile of leaves. So it's a really festive kind of, not necessarily a holiday, but more seasonal inspiration. The illustration is very seasonal. And then you get the entire delicious paper pack, which we haven't done in the past for the bundles. So you're getting, what is it, about $12.50 worth of product if you bought them separately in the retail. And they're $5. And if you buy that bundle right now and join the challenge, you could win a $10 gift certificate to the store. So there's a lot to be done and a lot going on. And we are having a release on October 15th. So be sure to catch us there. And we will say hi again. Now, today I want to get to this project. James, do you want to switch the camera? There we go.
Will.
All right. And James is with us again tonight on the other side of the desk. So let me take my glasses off so I can actually see what I'm creating. Does anybody have anything to say? I don't have a screen over here at all for me to,
Not yet.
Okay. Well, hello and welcome. And we're glad you're here. So let me show you a few of the items from the October 15th release. And I can see, if I put my glasses on, I can see the screen that you all see. Perfect. So this is the Gift of Peace Angel, and she is illustrated by Maria Medal. And now I can't see. Okay.
I'm taking names. That's why I have to keep switching.
This is the Gift of Love. We're going to have to set up a monitor over here for me to look through.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't she adorable? I love her. She comes with a little bird. It's a 3 stamp set. And actually, this could be really cute for New Year's or a new baby, even. I mean, she does have a little bit of flowers in her hair that kind of look like a holly, but if you colored them something other than red and green, I can't see anything on the screen at all.
How'd that happen?
No idea.
There we go. Just take a second.
All right. Well, and it takes it out of focus when I move it up. Aha, he brought me my screen back. So now I can see what's going on. So let me say hi to who's here. Hi, Deb and Amy. Great to see you. Oh, hi, Brian and Mary Sebastiano. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. The screen doesn't actually show me very well.
That's too small.
Yeah, cherished cards and Brian and Deb. Oh, nice to see you guys.
Amy Dudson-Dixon, Kathy Sunderland.
Yeah, the screen is small, but at least I can see what you guys are seeing so that.
Melanie Smith is here.
Hi,
Kathy.
Melanie.
Kathy, please.
I am doing well. I am sleeping. I swear. I go to bed really early now. Anyway, this is the Gift of Love. She's
Cheers
adorable.
cards.
She's one of my favorite. And the Gift of Joy. Isn't she sweet? You took the screen away again. And then this is one of the full stamp sets. It's got 17 different stamps in it. 1, 2, 3, 4 characters. It's got a few little hats that you could dress the characters up with. It's got a string of lights, a star. You could decorate the entire tree with this set. And it's called Holiday Fun. Isn't that cute? Again, illustrated by Maria Medal. Then the characters are pretty small. They're about 1.5 inches.
Mary said you pronounced her name perfectly.
Oh, wonderful. I'm glad I didn't mess that up. So we're going to create with the Gift of Peace today because I want to kind of play with the light up battery powered from, and think of the name of it now, Pear Blossom Press. She's got a little heart, or a little candle. And I thought, how cute would that be to put a candle in the center there and push a button and actually light it up. So we're going to play with her. And I actually colored today, and I wanted to color again with you all so that you can see what colors I used. And the paper that I used in this particular project today are Snow Family Fun, and these are digi papers right now that are only in 6x6, and they are in the store. You get lots of lush pinks, blues, browns. You get little snowmen. You can see this has been loved. But I don't throw them away until the last piece of little itty bitty paper. Look at how solid that is. It's really pretty. Like a turquoise. And then you get this pink and you get these bows with turquoise on them. And I did use today some of these birds that are pre-colored. So it's color coordinated. It's super easy to use. You just grab the pack and go. So we're going to use that. And then there is something else that I wanted to share with all of you as well. I want to I cut these, and I'll tell you which die sets I cut all of these out of too. We're going to put these off to the side. kind of clear my desk a little bit. This is the stamp set that I used today. And this is the one that I colored to match the papers that I was going to use. And this is the one that we're going to color together. James is going to use the other camera and get a close up when I'm coloring. And I will tell you exactly what colors I chose. Are we close up now?
Oh, you said when, so I switched back.
Oh.
Doing a close up right now?
I think we're both hungry. Yes, close up now. Let's color. Let's do it. All right. Oh, that's a really nice picture. We have just also, so that everybody knows, it's a little bit too white on your screen, honey. Anyway, on this one, it looks a little more blue. Yeah. Anyway, my skin at least looks good colored. It's not bruised, so yay. When I color coordinated what Copic markers to pull, I used this on the paper pack. And that's exactly how I choose, okay? My skin tones of choice are usually always the same. It'd be E000, E00. Let me get closer. There you go. I can do E04 at some times. This is a really small figure, an E21. And then those are the actual tones themselves. And I do R20 and R30 for cheeks and a little bit of the skin. Goes really fast. Let me just show you how I did it. Oops, sorry. I always go the darkest tone under the hair. So we're just going to put a little bit of E04 right here. She's going to have a little teeny bit there. Her hands are up here, and I don't want any dark, I think. I'm just going to keep this right there. And then we go with E21. Oops, open the wrong end. Could you imagine trying to color this girl with that bullet instead of the soft little spongy? So I'm just going to kind of blend the E04 and the E21 together. Soften that line. There we go. The next darkest color is E00. I'm going to pull it all the way into the cheek area. We definitely want to color a little bit of the eyelid. But as you can see on my sample, we give her blue eyeshadow. So you don't need to color all of it in, but you do want it to look a little flashy.
Brian says, sorry for not chatting as much as I usually do. He had surgery almost a month ago, and the fatigue is setting in, and the healing is slower than it should.
Oh, wow, Brian. Well, I'm certainly glad that you're okay and you're trying to heal up just like I am. I know it's a tedious process. Poor James has really been, doing driving. I've got doctor appointments all the time now because there's things that they're checking on for me.
Her doctor had to kill her and bring her back to life again.
Oh. Okay, I should explain so that none of you are freaking out. So there's a normal heart rhythm is called sinus. And when I woke up that morning, I was not feeling normal, and I was very sweaty, and I didn't understand what was going on, and my heart was pounding pretty fast. And for no reason whatsoever, it turned out I had something called afibrillation, which means that your heart, even at resting, is pounding really hard. And it also means that, if you look it up, I'm sure the doctors could explain it much better than I am. But the truth of the matter is my heart was not beating correctly, and it was offbeat.
It was an AFib.
Yeah, it was offbeat. And what they had to do was put me under and put a pad, an electrical pad. What are those called?
Shock pads.
Shock pads. There you go. They put me out and they stopped my heart and they started it again. And it went back to the normal sinus rhythm. And they sent me home about 5 days later. And I felt much better. But being in AFib for the time that I was in AFib, you also take a lot of chance of getting blood clots because of the way that your heart's not beating in the right timing. So that was, this is R20. So I do R20 from the side of the cheeks inward. Anyway, once they got it up and running again, they just put me on some blood clotted meds. Uh-oh, the camera went off.
Okay. Hold on. Oh, you're still being, I'll be turning the other camera though.
Huh?
You're on a zoomed in camera. So you're fine, see?
Oh, okay. We're trying new cameras, guys. So we went and bought, the nice DSLRs instead of the inexpensive kind of normal ones that people use for live streaming. And we're working on them. Anyway, so I'm going to use B91 and B93 on the eyelids. They sent me home and they gave me blood thinners and they said, your heart's going to probably recoup. But for right now, it's not working as well as it should. And he said, just sleep. And so no, I sleep a lot. I'm doing as I'm told. My screen went off.
Yeah, I'm just looking at this for real quick here.
So I'm going to put a little bit of darker blue in the very edges, B93 right here. And then what I want to do is come back in with that super light E000 and blend that blue. See how that sharp line, I don't know if they can actually see with my hand in the way, but it's like a sharp line of the blue. So we're just going to really blend that. Okay. And I'm happy with her skin tones. Now we're also going to use B91 and B93 for her beautiful wings, her angelic wings. Anybody asking anything?
No, just saying, Kathy's asking how you're doing.
I am sleeping better, and I actually have a sleep apnea test coming up pretty soon. So that will increase my oxygen levels and get me sleeping better and hopefully feeling better. But, my other health issues are under control, or the diabetes is really super good. I started eating keto, which James started with me. He's not too big on it right now, but I am eating no sugar and no carbs. And I know keto is a lot more about eating fat, but I kind of avoid the fat part of it and just eat a lot of eggs and chicken and avocados, and I'm feeling pretty good. So we're just going to keep going with that, with everything that it could be going wrong. I consider myself extremely lucky that it's not all going wrong. So, and I am pulling these two colors in, combining them a little bit. And then I'm going to grab 0, which is a marker that either chases color away.
CG Hundley just joined from Arizona.
Hi, CG. I'm not sure what your first name is, but it is great to have you here with us. I am Tammy Louise, and I run a store called TLC Designs. I'm glad you joined us. This is part of the brand new release that is coming out really super soon. What's today, the
7th.
7th. Ooh, our son's 25th
Carla.
birthday, huh?
Carla.
Oh, hi, Carla. Good to have you. Anyway, I was saying my son turns 25 in 2 days, so that's pretty exciting. Makes me feel a little bit old, but it's exciting. he was lucky because he got his gift a little early. He knew exactly what he wanted, so we got him his preferred gift, and he's been playing with it since he got it, right, James?
Yep. Yep.
It's not an air gun, but
Airsoft.
isn't it airsoft gun?
Yeah.
There you go. And he's kind of like a big kid. Well, he's a big kid. My son has autism, and he's a great kid, but he's a big kid. I would take 10 more of him if I could. Sweet boy. Now with the 0, I don't know if any of you actually have colored with Copic before, but with the 0, you can kind of chase color back into where you wanted it to be originally. I'm going to go with YG91 and YG95. Can't see my screen. Am I in the middle of the screen? Okay. This camera's kind of on an angle. It's weird.
It's not on a
shooting
stand.
down. This one.
Oh, yeah. Because I couldn't get it straight over top.
Oh, we're going to have to work on that because it kind of warps the picture of the girl. So we're going to do YG91 a little bit on her belt and a little bit on these holly leaves up in her hair. She's got a band on her hair. And I'm going to make her shoes the same color. It kind of just brings it all back in. And then we're at YG95. That's definitely got it warped, James. The view of it is warped.
Yeah, it's just because of the angle it's on.
Yeah, it'll make me crazy. So we're going to put a little Y95 over on one side of the leaf so you can kind of get a little bit of a light effect. And R85 is what I use for the berries, the holly berries. And we're going to put it on her little band. Now you're going to notice this is really small, and red is not friendly when it goes outside the lines.
Amy says that she's got a super fast heart rate. Medication for it. The doctor thinks it's COVID related.
Oh, now see, that's an interesting concept because Dr. Robinson, my primary care physician, when I went for a post-hospital visit with her, she said a lot of this could be COVID related because you and I had it in January.
Yeah.
And we got our shots, in April, right?
Yeah. No, we had COVID in December.
Oh, okay.
Christmas. We had it right over Christmas.
Yeah. And I've had kidney issues as well as, now I have some kidney stones that they're going to hopefully work on real fast here. And then there's some liver issues too and heart issues. I'm just a raging mess. But, I find joy in every single day. So I think that's the most important thing. I just keep telling myself, do what you enjoy doing and be who you are. And keep waking up every morning.
And I got worse memory issues and balance issues now.
That's true. James has some memory issues and balance issues that he's dealing with, and we think it's COVID related as well. So
we had memory issues because we're older, but it got
a
worse.
little bit though.
It got worse since then.
Yeah. So we're gonna do R81. You can see that. I can't work with this angle, James. This is impossible. Go to the other camera. This is much better, although it's not closer.
I can take care of that.
Zoom in on that one? Oh, that's much better, honey. Now can you lighten it? This is better, isn't it, guys? Okay. So now we're going to do the dress, and we're just going to do R81 throughout the entire dress.
Kim says you're not that old.
No, but I think a lot of it's genetic too. And my dad had quadruple bypass surgery in his late 50s, 58.
Yeah.
And he didn't even know he had any heart issues. So I think, all of my family was diabetic. My grandmothers, my aunts, my uncles. A lot of it is genetic. And as you get older, things do get a little unsightly. But you wake up and you work with it. I don't whine. I don't moan and groan, but I did want to explain that I hope you all understand I would never intentionally avoid doing these lives. I love these lives. So if for some reason I'm not able, just keep in mind I'll come back ASAP. And they tell me I should, or I know I can.
Kathy Myers wants to know if these are digital stamps.
These are not Kathy Myers.
They're digital.
Look!
They're just regular stamps, right?
They're just polymer. Aren't they sweet? They're super cute. And they're in the store right now, even though they don't release until October, because I have some papers and stuff that is going to come out with them. And we had that hop going on with Instagram and Trinity Stamps, and I wanted to see if any of the ladies from Trinity wanted to work with them, so I kind of popped them in the store a little early. They are there if you want them. Okay. And then the darkest color, and I am going to go over it. The darkest color is R85.
Deb said this better, the video.
Huh?
Deb said the video is better.
Oh, good, Deb. Thank you for letting me know. I really do appreciate that, because we are working to get the best possible viewing. And sometimes it's like a lottery. You have to kind of do what you can. And I think I'm going to grab 0, because sometimes when normal coloring for me in Copic, I would go back and go to that medium color again. But then sometimes you lose that definition. And I don't really want to lose the ruffled look. So I'm just going to kind of blend these colors in a little and get rid of some of the sharpness. Then maybe I'll come with R81 and just go all the way down it again to kind of blend that in a little. Isn't that fun? I've had the best day today. Not that my legs like it. Huh?
That's fun.
That's fun. I don't know if he's being a smart aleck or not, but oops. All right. So I put a little bit more of a curve on that one than I had the others. So I think I'll go back 83. R83 and pull it up.
Before we forget, we need to find out if there's people online here that want to know how to do the Procreate.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen. James kind of wants to get into this live stuff and wants to know if anybody would be interested in watching him do Procreate coloring. Probably only twice a month, maybe even once a month to start with or something. But if any of you are interested, please let him know. He's looking at the comments right now. And he would, be happy to even starting from scratch, go right from here's when you pull a PNG in, or here's how to get Procreate loaded and all that stuff.
Which I would have to anyway, because
I love Procreate.
I've been out of it for a little bit, so some of the advanced stuff I have to go back and
Well, yeah, learning about
learn
it
it
is
again,
fun
because
though.
it's been a little while, but
And when you share with other people, it makes it even better.
yeah. But I've done a lot of coloring on it lately. So.
Where are the browns that I used for her hair? Oh, here they are. Okay, so E34, E35, and E37. And I want to kind of show you, how do you make it focus, James? There you go. Can you make it closer?
How close do you want? That's as close as I go.
Oh, that's it?
Yep.
Okay. Now what if I bring it up closer? Can you focus?
Let's find out.
Maybe not?
No. This lens can only go so close.
I can only go so close.
Yeah, it's not a macro lens.
Anyway, so I basically used E34 on the base of her hair. So we're just going to do that real quick. The whole entire head of hair.
Kathy, please has never heard of Procreate, but she would like to see it. It's an application on the iPad.
Yeah, and actually he sat with me, was it the last time we were live? When was that? I know I skipped after when I got back from the hospital.
Last time we did one.
I don't know, I think it was in September, but it's on the YouTube channel. And James joined me. It was really fun. He made a card. have the card actually. If any of you guys missed it, I can show you what he made. And the fun part was that, well, it was all fun, but the illustration that he colored was Blessings, and she's a digi in the store. But he colored it on Procreate, and he kind of showed how he did it. It's right here.
Yes.
We followed the sketch that's currently going on, and he just kind of put it all together, and he showed you how he colored her up in Procreate. Isn't that fun? I know I missed ears. I just noticed as I was coloring the hair that she had no colored hair. So we're gonna go in and fix that. Let's do E21. Because it's kind of, we might need E04. Really get some color in there. Yeah, that's better. Little dots of E04 really help that. I'll just blend it out a little so I don't see that line. The line drives me nuts. Okay, E35 in the hair is where I put shadows. Now, obviously, you don't see a lot of lines in this hair, but you can kind of see where this portion of her hair is in front of her ear. So anything behind that portion of hair, obviously, is going to be darker. And darker hair right underneath our chins, right? So we're going to grab that, put the darkness around this curl that's kind of sitting in front of her ear again. It doesn't take hardly anything to color these images too. They're pretty small. They're not, I think they're about 2 inches, maybe 2.5. I'd have to measure them to be sure. But you can get some detail in them at least, which is the best part in my opinion. You know, some of the little illustrations that are coming out right now are so tiny you can't get anything in there. No color. There we go. So I just kind of blended that harsh line. There we go. And then I also want E35 underneath the headband and by these holly leaves. Give her a little bit of contrast.
Yes, Procreate is an Apple program as far as I know. I haven't heard of it on any other type of pads like Android. I don't think Android has it.
Okay.
But it is on Apple.
With E35, so somebody asked.
Yep, Amy did.
We're going to see maybe her hairline right here. So I'm going to just put some hairline marks going this way. And then I'm going to turn this the opposite direction and pull a few hairlines, and you want it to kind of bow both directions. Okay. Just kind of gives her a little bit of a part. Makes it look a little bit more realistic. You can do that a little bit over here.
Carla says you make it look so easy.
Who said that?
Carla.
Oh, well, I have been doing this about 14 years now. And after that length of time, it does become pretty easy. But I'll tell you what it is. It's super fun. I mean, I wish I could stay up longer and do all of the computer work that's necessary to run the store and get the color for 10 hours a day, but that's not happening. So now I'm just kind of putting back a little bit of shadow in the bottom like that. And we left all of these curls. Put a little bit of definition in there. And then we're going to go with one more color darker, and we're done with her. I think I want to grab a little bit of a gel pen and put some definition maybe in either her wings. I didn't do that earlier, but I'm just going over this hairline to kind of give her a little bit of additional tone. She's super cute. Oh my gosh. Her eyes are so dreamy. I don't want to be in your way while I do this. I'm just flicking. Put your pen down and pull forward. That's all there is to it. Just got a little bit of all definition. Some darkness just where you want it. I'm going to put maybe a little bit more dark back here and under the ear. That's that. What? Keep playing with the cameras, guys. All right, so I think I'm going to grab a gel pen. Let me see what I can find. There we are. Okay, let me do it on mine first. My first one. Let's see if what I like best. Oh, that's super cute. How about her eyebrows? Her eyelid. I love these dots on blue. It's too sweet. She's so sweet, James. Let's make the berries white and see what happens. Put a little bit of white in the leaves too and really make them pop. Let's turn her over. James? Oh, never mind. Maybe it's just I was trying to look at the camera your direction, but I remembered that you gave it to me. My direction. I just love her. All right. I'm not going to spend too much time more on her. Let her dry. Let's go. A little bit of definition. This pen tip gets muddied up too quickly. There we go. I like it. Oh. There. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Can't forget we have Brian. Here's the one that I just colored with you. And here's the one I colored earlier. We're going to put her on the card. But so we at least showed you how I did it and what colors I chose. Oh, I wanted to share something else with you all too. Hopefully the card's going to go faster than I think it might. We might have to light it up some other time too. That'd be fun. So I have a double dial die 2 now in the store. And the double dial die 1 does this, or 2 does the same thing that the first one did. Basically, James, could you move the camera out of being close up? There you go. Ooh, not that far. Not that far. Too far.
That far.
Too far.
How about
there?
Okay.
So anyway, the double dial die 1 has a mechanism in it where when you turn the dial itself, a portion of your illustration can go up and go around to the right, and another portion goes here, so you can kind of meet up in the middle. And it is a great die, but they're sold out. So I thought if we were going to continue to be able to offer the mechanism, let's do it in a different die so that anybody that might already own the first one and they buy the second one, you'll get extras. So this cute little flower is in the double dial die 2 die set. And I'm going to say maybe 6-7 weeks ago, I started to play with them, and I colored them on one of the lives. So you can go back and find where I actually did those, and put a little bit of marker in each of them. And this one I hot glued big, and then went up to the little leaves. I put a pearl in the center, and you get this cute little leaf with the set. This one I actually ran, what are these called?
Flowers.
No, these centers. There's a name for them. Somebody will come up with it, I'm sure of it. Stamen. I put a stamen through it, which had like a little bit of a material to it, basically like a string. And I punched a hole in each of these leaf tops to see how I could play basically with the leaves and see what it would come up looking different somehow. So that's how this one was created. It was not hot glued. It was hole punched, and the stamen was run through it, kind of like threading a needle. And then another one of the leaves down here. But I thought, how cute is this? We'll just put these flowers, because I made them and played with them and really liked them. We'll just make a thank you card out of this. So I wanted to do this really quick with everybody today too, and show you what I used. Okay. So we're just going to stamp the word thanks, and it is in the Easy Salutations. Yeah, Easy Salutations stamp set. And it's super cool sized. This is a great set for like any kind of invitation or any kind of announcement. Your baby's coming. It's a party. There's a bridal shower. What, when, where, what, how, that kind of thing. Invited or thank you. And it's got a ton of different stamps in it, which is very cool. All right. We're going to use thanks. And this is the little mini Misty. And I'm going to use, what happened to that other ink pad that I had up here, Mr. Cunliffe?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you do. You cut that piece of paper for me earlier and you moved it.
Is this it?
That's oxide. You don't know the difference between distress oxide and black ink. I'm just harassing you. I don't really need it. Oh no.
Liar.
I'm not. So we're going to use Versifine Claire. And this is, what do they call this one? Oh, Nocturne. Nocturne. It's like odd name, but it's nighttime, so it's dark. We're going to put the word thanks. Isn't that sweet? I think it's sweet. Look, I even got my little scrunchy, rag that you wet down. I can't remember what the name of it is. I don't sell other people's products. It's so much. Oh goodness. I know what I like to play with, and I manufacture what I like to play with. So that's what happens. That's that. And we will put this things back together afterward. And so all I did to make this card, grab a pair of scissors, puncture a little itty bitty hole right there. And then I like to cut off the, what do you call that?
Paper.
Yeah, but it's the messy part of the paper. So you still have a hole there, but it's not messy anymore. It looks really good. And then I just used, you could actually go with another color. No, this one is already done. What about this taupey brown? Oh, it's kind of fun. Let's do that color. And this is from the Twinery. This one is called Cappuccino. Oh, look, I got ink all over my finger. That Nocturne went everywhere. All right. I don't want to get it on my card. Yeah, I haven't yet. So we're going to go. What is on the card is about that length. And snip twinery. Am I still on?
Yes, you are.
I mean, in the middle?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Use my scissors, and I'm just going to push the twinery through the hole. That's a cute little bow. No ugly bows here. By the way, Jim, you were talking to me about the bow making thingy I used to have.
Uh-huh.
I found that in the drawer. I know, right? That is a wow. I didn't even know.
Wasn't around when I needed it.
I know. Are you feeling sorry for yourself?
Yes.
Yeah, don't do that. All right. So we're going to tie it in a knot first. It'll be nice and taut.
Do you need me to put my finger there?
No, I don't need
Oh,
you to put
okay.
your finger there. No, thank you. We are fun here. Is Melanie still with us?
Yes, I think so.
She is. Huh?
She was 15 minutes ago.
Was she? But is she now? Melanie. All right. So I tied a bow. It's not quite as big as the other one that I had made previously, but it is just as cute. There we go.
Yes, Melanie's here.
Hi, Melanie. My friend. These scissors will not cut. There you go. Okay.
If you wrap the thread one more wrap the first time, it won't come undone. The rest did a last knot.
Huh? What?
If you wrap the thread one more wrap the first time, it won't come undone. Then do the last knot.
Yeah, right over my head. Wrap it one more time. I don't get it. I don't understand. But anyway, so I have finished that. Echo, turn on the hot glue gun. We're gonna wait and have Echo.
Here's Hot Glue Gun by Leslie Graham on Amazon Music.
Echo. No, and music. Echo.
Here's a
And music. Oh my God. There's a song called Hot Glue. That's hilarious. That is just too funny. I know all you guys are like giggling, right? I totally got music playing. So you can't see the bow because I didn't tie big enough. But we are going to go with it. That's too funny. Hey, by the way, did you see Tammy's live the other day? She totally had rocking music going on.
By Hot Glue Gun.
By Hot Glue Gun, right. The band. I thought the song was called Hot Glue.
Maybe.
I don't know either. That was hilarious, though. Okay, so I'm just going to glue it on. And we're just going to put it off to the side. But I wanted to show you guys, once you make these, if you have a die set that has the little extra parts, like every die set in TLC Designs, except that border and some of the other Land and Seas, I don't think it has a bunch of little extras, although that one does have mushrooms, so it might be considered one that has a lot. But if you have a frame die set from TLC Designs and you get some of these little extras, look what you can make. How sweet is that? James, isn't that pretty?
That's pretty.
He's being sarcastic. So you could like either tie the bow and leave the things hanging, or you can make it look a little bit more clean by not having the little things hanging.
I manually turn it on for you.
I don't need it anymore. I'm done.
Fine.
That's why I told you I glued it. I told them I glued it. This camera went off.
Yeah, tell me you told them.
The camera went off. I heard it.
Yeah. I can fix that. And we're live.
And we're live. I guess we didn't lose you, but the camera kind of goes off. We have to figure out why these DSLRs, maybe if somebody knows, you could explain it. Why the DSLRs go off after 30 minutes. When we have the actual, what do you call that? the plugs that go in the wall.
Yeah,
We're
but
not using battery.
the setting in there only lets you go up to 30 minutes at a time.
I think that's kind of silly.
It is.
Why would you only be able to go up to 30 minutes if it's plugged into the wall?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. We're going to have to dig into that and Google it or look up the manual for the actual camera.
Well, it's not that the camera shuts off, the live view shuts off.
I still think we should look it up. Want to argue about it? Go ahead.
I will.
So I am using a die from the Butterfly Circle die set. And I'm using the smaller double stitched little die. It's right here. And some of the paper from the pack that I showed you earlier. We are going to put her on here so she really sticks out. And I think I'm going to pop her up because then she really sticks up a little bit better. And then what I want to do with that here. Now, if we're going to put one of those battery packs, what did I do with those batteries?
Right here.
You put them under on top of them. Yeah. So we're going to use one of these Pear Blossom Press battery pack light things. Oh, I suppose I have to stamp, don't I? I have to stamp. Where's the stamp set? Here it is. I have to stamp the lamp, the little candle that she holds. Can't just pretend that, she's not holding a candle. That would be wrong. So let's stamp the candle. I need stretch. James, you're not going to believe this. I just dropped that little dinky candle stamp. I mean, it's teeny. It's really teeny tiny. Hang on, guys. Sorry.
So send the blind guy to go look for it.
You could have Christian come and look. It would have fallen right here somewhere. Pick that up too. Oh, there it is. Yep. He found it. Look at how tiny this is. Teeny tiny, but I mean, her hands are small, so you have to have it appropriately sized. Right? Right. All right. All right. I'm going to put this in here. These batteries. I don't know why it won't hold that down. Sure, they connect to each other, but they won't keep the paper down. These are supposed to be like super mega power batteries or batteries. Magnets. Yeah, super strong magnets. We're going to put Versifying Claire on this little itty bitty candle. How tiny it is. Oh. We're just going to cut it out. Are they saying anything, James, or are you reading
No, they're
something?
just watching you drop things.
Oh, that would be nice. I'm gonna hold it with. No, I'm not holding it with that one. What's wrong with those tweezers? They are ill. Where are the other tweezers? Did you take my tweezers?
I don't touch your tweezers.
I think you took my tweezers, guys.
Are these?
Yeah. Where'd you put them?
Right here?
Just look there.
You didn't.
You did.
If you did, you would sell
He's trying my patience, ladies. So I'm gonna get. I just bought a brand new teeny tiny hole punch. We are talking teeny tiny. I don't know what size it is. I'm sure I could look it up. It is tiny. And I am going to hole punch. If possible. Need to move it. There. Now you gotta use your tweezers to get it off the hole punch. Because it's so small. You know, if I'd have thought about this, I probably shouldn't have made this a separate piece to begin with. Right? I should have just masked off.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Stamp them together. We are here learning together. We are being creative. To live creatively. That's what I want to do. And I'm going to do it with everyone that's joined. Okay. So, James.
Yeah.
Do you, with all of your electronics knowledge, know how to take some of these off? Like I only want one light.
Because I don't know how they're wired internally in the electrical system.
Well, there's three is what I'm saying.
Yeah, if they did it right, they put them parallel and they'd be separate. But if they didn't, they put them series. You take one out and you have
so if I went like this,
Christmas lights.
If I went like this
Mm-hmm.
and took one that had the red and the blue,
Mm-hmm.
I kept it and snipped everything else here.
It might work.
It might work.
It might. But
We're gonna try it.
Okay.
Now let's put the battery in.
It
So we are now
will.
learning something new. You probably what?
It probably will.
You probably will.
Yeah.
Okay. So which way does this battery go in? It goes to the plus up, and then I have to hit the right button.
It works.
Look, it works. Ah, so now I'm down these, which I could actually figure out how to use these on a different one to make like 5. Because this is the one with 3. This is the one that I had left. So it had 3 little lights on it. He's looking at me like, no, Dan, don't do it. So we're going to put this through here. And put a little dot of, what do you call it, glue? I'll figure it out in a minute.
Glue?
Get this through the hair. No, it's special glue.
Is it super?
No. It is a super glue, yes. I'm going to go through the back, and I want it to glue. So I want to fold this just like this. And then get some of this glossy accents is the glue. It is awesome. It holds everything. It's very cool glue. I use it a lot. I'm just going to put a dot right on the wire. Can they all see me?
Will it hold a man with a hard hat to an I-beam?
What?
If not, and it's not super glue.
Now he's talking la la
You
man.
never seen the commercial?
Yes, I've seen the commercials. You're silly though.
That was crazy glue.
Oh, see, it was crazy
that
glue.
was crazy glue.
You know what I need, James? Put it on a list for Christmas. You ready?
Okay.
I've seen a lot of people have tweezers where you close them and it locks.
Yeah.
Closed. I need a pair.
Oh.
Like scrapbook.com or I don't know, maybe they can suggest.
Walmart.
No. That's Walmart. We're gonna let this dry over here off to the side carefully. And then we will assemble a lot more of this part of it. What? What is so funny?
Melanie says you need to feed him, Tammy.
I know, right? So this, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to forget the name of this. I forget the name of my die. Do you believe that? I just had it in my head 2 seconds ago. I'll find it. Go to the store, James, on your phone.
Which store?
TLC Designs. What store?
Oh, that store.
What dork. Or Melanie knows. I'm sure it's called Square. And I'm sure it's called Love. Loving Petals Square. I just came up with it.
Wow.
I know. Loving
must
Petals
have
Square
hurt.
die. No, I do name them according to what's in them.
I can
so.
see the smoke coming out of your
No,
ears.
right? But look at this. I love this die because you can pop them up. I don't know if you can see it from that angle. Oh, there you go. You pop these little things up because there's so much more texture.
Amy thinks she's got a pair of those Tweezers with her Cricut.
Oh, yeah. See, I need a pair of those tweezers. I see a lot of people use them, and I'm sure they're pretty average priced and everything, but I just have never acquired a pair until December 2021 in a Christmas gift from my husband.
You can see the future.
Yeah, right. So I'm going to pop all these up. These are the cute little petals. Oh, it's 9 o'clock too. I don't think we're going to get to the light until next week. But I wanted to show those flowers.
Working overtime.
Really love it. And I haven't done this in such a long time. I'm kind of anxious to just keep doing it. And so we're going to adhere this design paper down. And we're going to pop this up in the center of it. So that's going to be like, this angle is so weird. Do you have me on the weird angle again?
No, I don't have you to weird angle. Your head's just tilted.
I wonder if it wouldn't look better with just the brown. My head is not just tilted. He said I had a tilted head, everyone. Do I have a tilted head?
Brian says they're called reverse tweezers.
Oh, nice. Thanks, Brian.
Oh, I think I have a pair of those.
Do you?
I might. Yeah,
You're holding out on me?
could be.
It's like a
But they're
hole.
not really, really tiny. It's a little bigger.
So we have to put a hole in her. As well. Where her hands are. I can never figure out there. Really gotta aim this. Sorry if you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I put a little hole in her. So we can pop this candle. Oh, look, you guys. Now he doesn't have to buy me a pair.
Yes, I do, because those are mine.
What are you going to use them for?
I use them for my 3D printer.
Well, they'll still be here. It's not like they're going anywhere. Why spend more money and get me one? Well, we can just use the same one, dearest. I need to make the hole a little bit bigger. So what have we learned?
Reverse tweezers.
That you must, before you attach the light to the candle, you must put the candle on the girl first and do one hole. Because otherwise you could have just come up from the back with the lights, but now I have to go through the back with the entire light fixture / illustration. And I don't want to make the hole so big.
You didn't plan ahead.
I tried to do that today. I run out of energy quite easily anymore, but I'm here. There we go. Look, and it worked out perfect.
Oh,
You
that's
can't see the
amazing.
hole. That might be nice. This might be a nice look. Ah,
That is cool.
she is cool. See, now I'm all excited. I'm just a Twitter.
And their face lights up.
Twitter painted, yeah, her face lights up and everything because she's got the candle right up in her face. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a little bit of washi tape. They should put something on washi tape that, or maybe I should just learn to do that and flip it over so that next time I can just grab it real quick. Okay, So we're going to put this here and we're going to tape it down. We don't want that moving. Now, I don't want the battery pack behind her. Where do I want it on the card? Kind of want it. I'm going to put it under here too, I think. I don't know. It has to go underneath her somewhere. All this excess wire. See how you got to figure this stuff out? Yeah, and then this can go under here. And I'll put a push button right under her. In order to do that, though, James, Mr. Cumla, camera went off.
No, it didn't.
I
This
just
one did.
heard it click. Well,
This one did.
okay, whichever one. It still went off. I don't know which one it is. Yeah, and this isn't going to work this way either.
Cut a slit in the brown circle.
Yeah.
You need a pair of surgical clamps. They lock and I got a set of those too.
Why do you have surgical clamps, Mr. Cumla?
Well, I'd like to say something about.
Oh, okay. There it is. And like I just saw it.
So I use these for electronics. So hold components when I solder them together.
Yeah. Ooh. So there. The lamp is through that.
So you clip and it can hang on to it for you.
You're showing me, but you're not showing them. There. He's showing me clamp.
They lock right
clamp
here.
thingies.
So you can as an example,
Yes, dear.
you can grab onto like these wires and hold them, and it'll just stay on there. And sometimes you can sit this up on something and hold them there for you.
You have to remember to open them though. Like it's a specialty kind of there. Now before I make this permanent, I want it to kind of still be sure it works. So we're going to tape it back here now. And push the button. Ah! Isn't she pretty? Okay. Now we have plenty of room.
Deb says those are called hemostats.
But we are just learning machines, aren't we? It's good. Knowledge is power. Take some more of this tape. We're just going to wind this.
Vicki Gallagher says her granddaughter stole her phone.
Hi, Vicki Gallagher. How are you? I haven't talked to these guys in so long, James. I just feel like I abandoned them or something. It didn't. I swear I didn't. So we're just gluing the battery pack onto the back of this. So we might finish this next week or next time because it's past the hour. And I haven't had dinner. Camera went off.
Sure did. Just switch to the other one for a moment. There you go.
Okay, let's flip it over. I'm gonna have to play. Oh, maybe I could put the push shiny there. Be kind of cute. Maybe. We'll see. Let's glue this down. Where's my taper mark? Oh, found it. 1, 2. Make sure I center it. I'm going to put some cute little pink or blue that match these pearls in here. Then this is going to either become a card base itself or go on a card. I'll have to finish that next time. Let's pick a winner. I want to give away one of the new stamp sets. Yeah, I like this. Now I'm going to put pop dots. So, did you run everybody's name through?
I did, and I got the machine up and ready to go.
Okay. So we are playing for.
You know, maybe I can share this so everybody can see how this runs.
The Gift of Peace is the stamp set that you will win. He's going to show you. He's been collecting names with whoever's visiting and watching, and he puts them in something. I don't even know what it is.
Let's see if this will work here.
And he's going to show you.
I don't know if everybody can see this or not.
I see it, question marks.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what they're saying? Today's winner is go.
No, it's not. Okay, so I'm going to run it.
Okay, he's running it.
And start. Okay, so it's running through all these names.
Everybody's name.
And then as soon as you tell me, I will hit stop.
Oh, okay. And if it's a design team member, we'll just do it again. And stop. Oh,
Cherished cards.
Cherished cards. So you have one yourself. One of the brand new releases, not even out yet. She's super cute. We designed with her tonight. We'll put her right in the middle. Popped her up. You know what I didn't do is adhere her down. She only needs a little bit of tape on the ends. She will be fine.
Oh, cherished cards is Natalie Wash. She says do it again. Okay. I can fix that. Hold on.
Okay. Natalie Wash is one of my design team members. She is in Australia, James. Did you know that?
Oh.
Yeah, she's super nice. Talented.
Okay, ready?
I am.
Go. It's running. It's running.
Stop. No, she's on my team.
Start.
And stop. It likes you, Natalie. Go again. Stop.
Sheila Fisher.
There you go.
And show. There we go. Sheila Fisher's the winner.
Congratulations, Sheila Fisher. Look, she's so cute. I just love her. Look at her. She's so pretty. Wonderful. Get a hold of me at Jen, can you run my little email address across the bottom so that in case they need to, they can. Obviously should have glued her down first. But she is on there now. I might put this on another card base. Not sure what I want to do with it. But here she is. I could actually just put her card base out of the same exact cut and put some pearls here. Maybe put a little bit of glossy accents over the candle. And look, she's so cute. Okay, so are you going to go on my face so I can talk with them?
Yeah, 1 second here.
Okay. I have a mess to clean up here too. So that was really fun.
Okay, here it goes. Boom.
Am I on? I can't see. There
Yes,
you
you
go.
are.
Okay. Hi. That was super fun. I really, really enjoyed that. I haven't been able to do it in such a long time. And, the coloring is one of the parts that I think is more relaxing than anything else. So I know, it's kind of a step-by-step thing, and I'm kind of doing it while we're together, but I think that's fun too, because then you guys get a little bit of input on what you're seeing, or, you can comment about looping some of that tape or looping some of that string around twice so that it works a little better. You guys have just as much experience probably in crafting as I do. But I get to kind of
Aaron
design.
Reed just joined.
Huh?
Aaron Reed just joined.
Hi, Aaron. But I get to kind of design the things that I prefer to work with, and I try and make them easy to work with as well as fun. So when you're crafting, especially with TLC Designs dies and things like that, you can combine and mix and match and make all of the sets kind of can come together. You can get a tree stump from one of them and some clouds from another one, and use any sort of frame that you want, and then put all those special little embellishment flowers and things like that along with it. And I think that makes it a little bit more special. And the price point's really nice at TLC Designs too. I want to make sure that it's always affordable for everyone so that we can learn to live creatively together. I appreciate everyone that joined me tonight. Congratulations. Who was it?
Sheila Fisher.
Sheila Fisher. Congratulations. I'm so glad you could join us. And we hope to see you in 2 weeks. That's the third Thursday. We do it on the first and third Thursday of every month. And, God abling, I will be here with my crafty fingers on and ready to maybe play with another one of the releases. I think that'd be fun. I was looking into some ornaments, and I wanted to make some paper ornaments. Maybe we'll do that with another one of the angels from Maria Medal that is coming out October 15th. So if you have any suggestions or anything that you definitely want to see somebody work with and see how it works, and if you like it, let me know. Just send me a message, and I will get with Sheila, and we'll get the prize going, and we will see you again soon. It was nice to be here tonight. I appreciate everyone. Have a great night. Bye.